Hello everyone! So today is a really big day. Today is our last day in our house. Well, technically we're closing tomorrow, but today is the last day we have to clean out everything and just make everything look nice for the new owner. And so yeah, I am sitting in a completely empty house. We have a couple things left that we need to bring out that are in the garage, but otherwise everything's emptied out and it's crazy. Like, it's gone by so slowly, but at the same time so quickly. Yesterday and over the past several days and weeks, we've been cleaning everything out. It was a bit of a mad rush towards the end, but we got most of it out. We're staying at my dad's right now with my stepmom and my dad. I'm feeling nervous and happy and sad at the same time. It's sort of a mixture of everything. My dad is mowing the lawn right now. And he's probably gonna come right past the window. So I'm going to start by sweeping everything, making sure the ceilings are clean and everything. And then, yeah, come in here and do some mopping, vacuuming, cleaning out the kitchen, everything. So, all right, let's get to work. And of course, I forgot my tripod, so you are going to be sitting on the windowsill for all of this cleaning video. Sorry. Hi everyone, so I figured that instead of just having you watch a video of me cleaning, I would also share with you just a little bit about why this house was so important to us and what just made it so special for us. So my husband and I purchased this home in 2015, actually on July 1st of 2015, and we closed on it when we were selling it July 10th of 2019, so just a little over 4 years. And this was our first home together. It was just such a special place for us because it was the perfect size and it was just such a cute little house. We also loved the fact that we were going to be able to do some projects in it, which we did. We finished the attic and we made it into a master bedroom, which if you haven't seen that series, I'll make sure to include that above so you can check it out. But there were also so many other just cute little details about it that we loved. It had a lot of the original features to it. It was only owned by one person previous to us. So even though it was built in the early 1950s, it was in such perfect condition when we moved in. The woman who owned it before us took such great care of it, and we really just loved living here. That we have so many fun memories of living here. We built a deck on the back of the house. That was one of the first projects that we took on when we moved in, and that really started our love for entertaining and having people over, which is one of the reasons why we decided to move, was that we wanted to have more space to be able to have larger get-togethers with family. We often have family over for the holidays, and it was just getting really cramped in our tiny little kitchen, you know, trying to set up a big dining table in a tiny little eat-in kitchen. It just wasn't really working. So that's one of the reasons we decided to move, and we just really want a bigger space. And so we decided to put the house up for sale, and it sold within a couple days, which is just unbelievable. But we really loved our time at the house. Another thing that we really loved was that we were able to put in some fun appliances. We actually got this suite of appliances from GE. Well, it's the GE brand. I think we got them at Lowe's, and we just loved the color of them. We loved the look of them in our kitchen. It was just a perfect accent, and we ended up doing a lot of different projects in the kitchen. We ended up doing peel and stick subway tile on the backsplash, which I also have a video of that in case you'd like to check that out. I will link it in the cards above as well. But we also painted the little pulls, I think that's what they're called, or the little knobs on the drawers. We spray painted them black. We painted the kitchen like a sage green. So we did some really fun projects in the kitchen as well. Another project that I tackled in this home was creating my very first crafting space, and you guys were able to follow along in that journey as well. I will link the playlist to that above as well. And it was just such a fun process being able to take everything that I had been finding at thrift stores and garage sales and create a creative space where I could think about all of the different projects I could possibly want to make and have a space where I could have all of my supplies organized and ready for me to use. It also became a nice place for me to do work, not just on YouTube and Thrifted Living, but also schoolwork, and I really appreciated having that little bit of space as well. Because the house is a cape, it's a cape style house, there wasn't a lot of space for Shawn and I to be away from each other. So for example, when I'd be filming, if he was in the living room watching TV or watching a baseball game, I would be able to hear him while I was filming. So until I was able to make that crafting space, it sort of made filming and doing YouTube and vlog stuff difficult. So I was so thankful to be able to tackle that space, and I was thankful that Shawn agreed to me creating my own crafting space, and I can't wait to find our next home and be able to create a crafting space there as well. We are looking forward to finding our next home and really starting that new chapter of our life and a new adventure, but there are some things that we are going to really miss about this house. When I share my empty home tour with you, which I'm thinking is going to be next week, you will be able to see the backyard a little better, and we had an amazing backyard with so much wildlife and so many things to see back there. We always had turkeys walking through the back, we had deer, we had foxes sometimes, we had all different types of animals back there, so that was really cool. We also lived on a really quiet street and had some really wonderful neighbors and neighbor kids always playing, and I definitely miss them already, and I miss the quiet little neighborhood that we had. We will definitely miss the breezeway and the deck that we made. The breezeway was such a fun space that we were able to use quite frequently because it had beautiful glass doors on both sides, and it actually had like a cement floor, so it was pretty much an all-season room. You didn't really have to worry about taking off your shoes before you walked in there, and it was nice in the fall, in the spring. I remember one year we were celebrating our anniversary, and Shawn had tricked me and made me think that he had to stay late at work, and I came home and we had curtains that we had put up in the breezeway, and they had been completely drawn, and so I walked in and Shawn had made this amazing dinner with candles and everything and music. It was just so sweet, and that is also one of my favorite memories of the breezeway and just the quiet little space that we had at our previous home. And it was just such a good house. I loved living there, we loved living there, but we do feel like it's time to start a new chapter in our life, and we're so excited to see what this next chapter brings for us, what our new house will be like. So I will be sharing some house hunting videos with you all. I'm really excited to be able to start sharing that process with you, but pretty much just to give you a little bit of an idea of what's going on, we are sort of at a standstill in our house hunting process right now, and I'm going to be sharing some videos with you explaining exactly what's going on. But pretty much it hasn't gone like we expected it to go. I feel like that's just the story of these types of things. They always don't go as anticipated, and so we are being patient and we are trying to make sure that we find the perfect space for us. We don't want to rush into anything, and luckily we are able to stay with my dad and my stepmom right now, so we do have a place to stay. And yeah, but you will all understand very soon exactly what's going on when I start sharing the house hunting series, and of course any other videos about moving that I've filmed since we started this whole process. I hope that you enjoyed seeing this empty house clean with me video. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Look forward to some videos about the house hunting process to be coming very soon, but if you'd like to see what we've done so far in the moving process, I have created a playlist of all of the videos I've shared about moving. Please check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Please check me out on Facebook and Instagram at thriftedliving. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!